Hello and welcome back to EPIC46. No, this is not a repeat. No, this is not a VOD. This is live. Unless you're watching after the fact, then this is a VOD. But what I'm saying is, it's us again, and it's Raza versus Highdra again. But that is no coincidence. That is the format of the tournament.
What a treat. And what a series it was last time, by the way.
Yes.
Finished 3-2 to Highdra. And when I went back upstairs after that game, Raza was like, oh, I just thrown that game so much. He was angry. And you don't see Raza angry very much. But it got to him. He really felt like he had that game 5-1, which I think, I agree.
It was within
that
reach.
He was ahead.
Reach, yeah.
But then those tanks got picked off and bang.
The good old defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yep.
We've all been there.
We have all been there several times, for sure.
Yeah, so we are just waiting for the players to get the veto sword, and then we're going to be hopping back in. This is the last game on this stream before we move over to the stage, which is that way for me, but for you guys, it's the same screen.
It's on your screen.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll be starting the finals at 9 p.m, so don't miss it. And yeah, we've got this banger best of 5 series to determine who is going to be going up against Zane in the finals. Will it be the brotherly love / hatred of a Starcraft championship, or will it be the hometown hero defending against the
invader?
The invaders.
We're allowed to say that, right?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, just waiting on the players. Could it be a while?
It could.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah,
could it be
2
30
minutes?
seconds?
Yeah. Also could be.
Could be.
Any highlights of the tournament?
Highlights of the tournament.
Actually, I think all my highlights have been with you, pretty much.
That's fair. There's been so many good games. I'm trying to think about.
Sorry, we were
some shenanigans is going
on
trying to behind us here.
That worked beautifully. Yeah, sorry, go on, highlights.
There's just been so many good series on stream. It feels like every time we've opened the stream, we're in a game 5 or something. And it's okay. I think, and this may be a bit too wholesome, it's just like the vibes, you know? Like coming to LAN and everyone's so nice, everyone's having a good time, everyone's playing games. We're staying up all night playing Avalon. Or,
yeah, that was so good.
You know, like all crowded around watching some Starcraft. It's just really fun.
I love, there was a point last night, I can't remember who was playing now, but we were all chatting about something, and then suddenly it all goes quiet because we start focusing on whoever, like Dane or somebody who was playing a game, and we all start like looking over at Dane, and then that matter, and then we just carry on. It's so good.
And just up there just now, like with AC playing, everyone's crowded around AC watching.
Yeah, that was a hype match.
Yeah, it's very fun. Let's take a look at the bracket, shall we?
Swing over to the bracket
and review what we've seen today. So we started in the round of 8, Zane Dane 3-0. Molten Wiseman, that was a series, wasn't it?
Yes, that was a series.
Did you have the pleasure of casting this?
Yes, I did.
I had the pleasure of playing it. It was pain.
That was a very, very fun series. You got your revenge later, did you not?
Nope.
Oh, no, you didn't? No, because double elimination. Oh, yeah.
I'll get it next time in February.
Yeah,
EPIC47, Wiseman, better watch out. AC took a map of Highdra. That's also a bit mad.
That is crazy. AC is such a dark horse in these sort of things.
It is insane that his LAN MMR is genuinely.
It's
like we joke about it, but it's like he genuinely is so much better.
Yeah, at LAN, he just switches it on.
Zion, perhaps a little bit of a disappointing performance this tournament from him.
He kind of got an unfortunate role.
This is a very tough bracket for him.
Yes.
Like Raza and then AC, as you can see, he took a map in both. He's obviously a very good player.
Exactly,
Could have gone
in the round of 8.
way.
He got like double jeopardied by the top 4 players, you know. As it were. But that actually comes back from him. Who did he drop? It was yourself, was it not?
Yeah, I beat him 2-0
and that probably is it, because otherwise you would have had that bracket.
I wish.
You wish? Yeah, to be fair, it could have been worse.
I think the highlight is probably this first Highdra Raza series, so to be fair. From the games that I've watched.
As a series, that is it. For moment for me, though, I liked yesterday, again, we were casting.
Yep.
The Nexus dying on next to no HP.
That was incredible, actually. Yes, that's
I love that moment.
Who was playing that?
That was a Xeon versus a Highdra.
Yes, of course it was.
And that was a surprisingly good match. We were kind of like, we don't know how close it was going to be.
Yep.
And again, Zion put like a cracking fight up. He had a hard tournament.
Yeah, Zion's taken maps off Hydra, Raza, and AC, and yet he's out in top 8.
Yeah, he's 8, yeah.
It's harsh because he has played quite well.
Yeah.
Zayn yet to drop a map, by the way, in
Did he not drop a
the
map?
bracket stage.
Yes,
in the group stage.
He dropped one versus Raza.
Ah,
I think so. Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Or 2-1. Yeah, because it was been best of 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So but yeah, Zayn sweep as the.
Zayn sweep. Hashtag Zayn sweep.
Yeah. Do you know what? This is where I wish we could be more like Home Story Cup or something, where we had an on deck camera that to pan around. We could show like Alice's backpack with Zayn sweep written on it.
I'm quite surprised by Zayn 3 Hydra nil, by the way. I thought that was going to be a super close series. I didn't really watch again, so I talked to Zayn a bit after. And he said it was pretty comfortable. Apparently game 3 was a bit of a fiesta, but...
Yeah, I mean...
But like surely if the final is Zayn Hydra, it's not going to be a 4-0. It feels unlikely.
I do wonder if how much Hydra was kind of trying to feel things out. There is an element where you don't want to reveal too much strong stuff. But also, if you go 2-0 down... The third game, are you going to put everything into trying to reverse sweep only for your opponent to then have a chance?
Wouldn't really make much sense to, would it?
Yeah. Speaking of, we're trying to find Hydra right now. He's I would say he's borrowed, but that's
borrowed Hydra. He's turned into a lurker.
He's turned into a lurker, and he's absolutely disappeared on us. And then he's going to sneak up and kill Raza. No, Raza!
I'm excited for the stage final. Stage final is always nice.
Yep.
The Starcraft community comes together, get some pizza in, and watch the on the big screen.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be casting it either. Actually, this time I might be. I normally am in the back and doing the observing. So if there's bad observing in the final, it's normally my fault.
No, just blame Hart.
Yeah, yeah. But we're going to see how it happens. Because if it is a PvP final and it's my boy Zayn, I kind of want to be on it. It's my boy.
Has Zayn won a Code S before?
No, this would be his first time. Yeah. So
I mean, that's a great opportunity with how he's playing.
It absolutely is. He's on fire, and he's working hard for it. And he's been putting some time in the last month, so I've heard. I don't know how much time. He's very elusive, is our Zayn.
I think I would prefer to see the Zayn Raza final just because there's so much history there, and the way Raza's playing TVP at the moment.
Oh, that's actually very true. Yeah,
he's going all in a lot, and Zayn knows all this. And I feel like he has a really good read on him. We could see a completely different series between Raza and Zayn than we do between Raza and Hydra.
Also, if Terran wins and there was only one Terran in the round of 8, only
Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard, please. We did have shout outs to Mitch, also another Terran in the tournament.
Yep.
Nice regular. So we had Hal, and Marsbar. Again, all those players coming out. We respect you a lot. Appreciate you guys coming out, having a good time with us. I haven't spoke to Mars much this LAN actually.
Yeah, there's kind of a few guys sitting a bit far away from us.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's
why.
Which
is a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We try and stick together, but much love to the community. Mars does a lot for the UK SE2.
He's on top of the Wikipedia at all times.
Yeah. So we are a real big shout out. And a shout out to production here at Epic LAN as well. Always helping us out. Always trying to keep us on the straight and narrow as well. They tried that. They tried their best.
So off the rails.
They try their best, but it's a hard job.
It is.
And big shout outs to everybody. Check out the main stream. And again, there's so much stuff. There was a pub quiz last night that was actually really interesting. I was on the balcony watching it, and it was just they have a lot of fun with it. There was a donation incentive for Gump to sing, and he sang a Coldplay song. I can't remember what the song was. I don't know the song's name. But he sang it, and I was like, damn, you know what, respect. This is in the middle of the quiz. They stopped the quiz midway through because they hit a donation incentive.
Nice.
And they just did it.
This is reminding me of a couple lands ago, I think, and a lovely Windmill Man.
Oh.
Maybe, allegedly, had a couple drinks down him. I can neither confirm or deny.
What, Windmill Man?
And there was some karaoke and some very enthusiastic performance.
That was so
from
good.
Windmill Man.
What
a legend.
I remember I was chatting to somebody who didn't know that I knew him in the sideline. I was like,
who is this guy?
I was like, yeah, this guy's wild, you know?
This guy's crazy.
I love it. I was like, damn. We owning that, you know? Oh, it's so good. Yeah, again, a lot of regulars here. It's like I say, it's been a bit of a smaller land for Starcraft this time, but again, everyone here who is here loves Starcraft, and there's a few people who have come to visit as well. Hugo's arrived.
Yep.
He's normally a player, but
T-Bull.
yeah, T-Bull is here. Yeah. T-Bull's again another fantastic player.
Yep.
And yeah, like I say, though I don't think he's been playing much in recent years necessarily, but he's here and he still loves the game.
He was laddering.
Yeah, he was laddering on Zane's
right
account.
And he beat a 6K player, I think.
Did he actually?
I think he's pretty good.
It's not fair. It's not fair. These
It must
players.
be nice.
Yeah, it must be nice. Should take a break for a few years and come back and do the thing. So yeah, a lot of good things. Oh, we have apparently got the map order in chat.
Oh.
What? Why? Okay.
Let's go.
All right, it was only 1 minute ago. It's fine.
So
it's fine.
the map order for this series is Persephone, Incorporeal, Ultralove, Pylon, and Leyline. So no Last Fantasy this time. I wonder who vetoed that. We'll never know.
Oh, hang on,
But Persephone up first. That's one of these weird maps where you both spawn on the west-hand side of the map, close by air, and it's the map that they played and Raza lost in the one where Highdra made DTs and Raza made Cloaked Banshees.
That was so good.
Yeah. And that easily could have gone the other way if
Raza
had seen that shimmer of the DT walk into his natural.
Okay, well, we are just waiting to see if the players are ready. Oh,
we are in the lobby for Persephone for this lower bracket final. The winner will move forward to play a best of 7 versus Zane for that Epic Clan trophy.
Yes. Yes. Okay, we're just waiting on a response from Highdra. I'm going to plug that in there. We're going to get ready here, get locked in. I wish I had some popcorn, but I do not have some popcorn. Give some ASMR on the mic, you know, chewing. I actually think I'm probably making too many gross noises as it is. All right, both players are ready. We are loading up in to the first map. This is the final best of 5 of this tournament because it will be a best of 7 once we get onto the stage. So we want to give these guys a lot of love, a lot of energy. They've been playing all day, but they've got to take off their high heels one more time.
At least one more time.
At least one more time and slug it out for a chance on the stage.
Here we go. Loading into Persephone now in the southwest. Sorry, in the blue trunks. Playing Protoss from the Netherlands. It's Highdra.
And his opponent, the representing Red Dragons, and this time in the red, looking to win, it is Raza.
And look what's on the map, my friend.
Wow, didn't he do this on this map before as well? He did
the
one proxy barracks.
He did.
So let's see. It's not as far forward this time.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's a bit further away.
So we'll have to see.
Oh. It can only be about.
Engineering
bay. Oh,
yeah, that'd be sick, wouldn't it? CC. I was like, whoa.
Planetary Fortress.
Planetary Fortress would be cool.
Highdra with his lovely wall-off.
Yeah, he loves this
once
wall-off,
again.
doesn't he? We are going to be seeing, this is the same spawn as before as well.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. What if we just watch the exact same series we just watched? Double gas from Raza. Presumably he's going to wall off his main, which is always just so frustrating as a Protoss player. He can't wall off his main because his back's proxied, of course.
Yeah, I was wondering how he'd do that.
But this is still super frustrating as a Protoss player because you just don't know what's going on. You don't know if Raza's planning to build a factory and a starport out on the map. You can keep the probe round here and hopefully catch eyes on the factory to kind of make you relax a bit. But this probe is going to look around, just see if the barracks has just been hidden somewhere nearby.
Yeah, he's going down to here, and then he's going to go back into the main base. So he won't see that. This SCV now is going to go across the map and continue the scouting. He might be able to get the block on this. No, he was not. A few seconds off getting the block on that.
Yeah, and we saw this last time as well, but it didn't work because Highdra always builds a zealot.
Yeah. Oh, the body block, so he couldn't get back onto it. Yeah, but you feel the silly now, SCV. Trying to build a bunker in front of a unit's face.
Bunker gets cancelled. It's not a big investment at all for Raza. And it's the type of thing where, like, if it does somehow get up, it's really bad for the Protoss.
It's really annoying. Yeah. Yeah, and at one point I need to talk to Highdra about his willingness to build a Zealot early every game. Like, he does not see it as
It is interesting. I almost wonder, okay, well, let's hold that thought, because we see a tech lab on this proxy barracks, which, by the way, he moved.
Yeah, it was like here.
So it's almost as if he was going to fly it home and then thought, actually, let's make something happen here. And it's Starport going down as well, and Concussive Shell. This is going to be a one base all in from our friend. But here comes the Stalker. The Stalker turns around. The Stalker and the Zealot turn around. And now the Reaper is going to keep these units of Highdra at home. And that could be a massive moment. If Highdra walks up there, sees a Starport and a barracks, will this Zealot get
Oh my god. Okay.
It's where he moved the barracks.
Raz is a genius. If he doesn't go up the ramp, this is a genius. He went up the ramp! Okay, the Starport does finish.
Starport does just finish in the nick of time, and he sees the Marauder pop. This is really good. The Zealot is going to die, but this is key information for Highdra. He can now build 2 batteries at home and another gate, but this game is not over. I'm really interested to see what Raza does here. He's building a Hellion, which is like kind of a weird unit, right? Because it's not a unit you want in a fight, but it does allow him to go for a Hellion drop while putting pressure on at the front, and it's going to be really difficult for Highdra to split his units.
And again, but Hydra's blink is generally a bit later than most other Protosses, probably because, well, he had to get 2 shield batteries this game as well, but also because he built a Zealot early. So he actually does not have blink yet, and it's not even close to being done. He's pulling a few probes.
He's be so careful. These Concussive Shell Marauders will tear through them. The micro is good. They're targeting down the medevac, and they get it. And that is a huge moment for Highdra. 5 probes go down, but that's absolutely fine. I think the 6th falls at the end there, but Raza's on 1 base.
Yeah, this is heavily committed. In fact, now he's going to start trying to macro out of it.
The 7th probe falls in the natural of Highdra here. That Hellion
again,
will now go down.
Just trying to get the maximum value out of all the units.
This feels like a very good start for Highdra, though. He's up in workers. He has his 2nd base mining already. He has Stalkers. Blink's on the way. He can be aggressive now. There's no tank at home. I think Raza's in a lot of trouble.
I big agree on that, especially since he knows, Highdra knows where this proxy was. So it's going to be undefended unless he flies it back. So,
and this barracks and Starport now can't produce.
Exactly, can't produce it, and there's no stim on the way. Because, again, there's no tech lab barracks to use. So this natural might just get straight up cancelled.
I think this could just be GG here. There's 1 Cyclone, and there's about to be 7 Stalkers in the main base, and the supply depot is not raised. One of those Stalkers will fall to the Cyclone. The SCVs are pulled. The Stalker's looking for the Cyclone here. Needs to be careful, and the Cyclone gets cornered, and down it goes. And I think this is the end of game number 1.
Ooh, a valiant effort from Raza, and he's not actually giving up just yet, though I don't know quite what he has in mind. Maybe processing the loss here, thinking about what to do next game, kind of just letting it ride out. 1 tank does come out. 1 tank versus like 5 Stalkers is not an easy fight normally, but with repair, he might be able to like right click on them.
I would have liked to see Raza just evacuate all his SCVs to the natural there. He lost 17 SCVs. It feels like maybe he could have lost some little less, but I don't think it's going to matter anyway. The tank gets picked off. GG. There it is. And Highdra takes a very quick game number 1.
Game number 1 there. As explosive as the previous series, as scrappy. Like I said, I really feel like Raza is like really trying to like make something work. He's trying to break Highdra in these ways, but Highdra is growing more and more resilient to it, it seems.
Yeah, that scout from Highdra was so big as well.
Yes.
I feel like it's maybe a bit lucky, maybe just very smart, that he knew that there was a barracks proxied and that a Reaper was made, but he didn't take that as, oh, I don't need to scout anymore then.
Yes,
like He realized, well, there's an SCV out on the map, there is a possibility something else is being proxied here. And he finds a stop on. As soon as he sees that, it allows him to get the batteries. It allows him to focus on building units. And yeah, very solid defense from Highdra in game number 1 there. Game number 2 will be on Incorporeal. And we're in the lobby.
Incorporeal. And both players are ready instantly, so we're going to be going straight into that once more. These players eager to get going. I'm playing a very high-paced kind of series here.
It's very high-paced. I wonder if we're going to get any slow game.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah.
It's not looking like it with the way Raza's playing at the moment.
No, yeah, Raza was kind of forcing. PvT is a very sharp matchup in general. Like it's very easy for either side to die, kind of like immediately. But certainly in this case, it seems to be being exacerbated by the playstyles, specifically of Raza. But I wouldn't put anything past Highdra either. Like he's not willing to just sit around and like in the first game of the last series, he lost. He did the 4-gate blink, didn't he?
Yep.
And then Raza punched through it. So it was like, since then, Hydra's been much more conserved, and you know now he was able to take the first series, and
I wonder if that means because Highdra is playing a lot more conservatively now, if Raza does try and abuse that once and throws down an early third command center in his main and tries to get ahead on an economic level.
I agree. I kind of want him to show it. You know, show that he can do it.
So I think on this map, last series, we saw the 2 barracks, 2 factory.
Yes, that was it. Yeah.
So I know Raza's planning to do it again, but change it. I don't know what he means by that. A different variation, he said to me.
Oh,
so I wonder if that's
he
what
was
we're
giving you the insider information, the teaser. Like, I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to change something. He won't know what's coming.
I overheard his conversation. He was like, I have no build. T-Ball was like, you do have a build. You have the 2 barracks, 2 factory. I was like, didn't you already use that build? Or I was like, no, it's a different one. So
oh, okay. You know, you believe in the build. Yeah, the real build is inside you all along.
It does feel like Raza should try an economic game once. Especially, like, it's just like the small things like Highdra building a Zealot every game. Okay, he actually cancelled the Zealot as soon as he saw
that it was the barracks was at home?
Yeah, barracks at home. I really like that.
Yeah. Like I said, I think queuing up the Zealot, like just to have it, is a good habit to be in, so long as you know when to cancel it.
Yep.
When you don't need it. We do see that first Reaper now popping out. That's going to be in hot pursuit of this probe. And it may just go straight across the map. No, he's having a look for proxies.
Raza always looks here because I remember I hit my probe at the 3rd base and he found it with the Reaper. I was like, come on, who does that? But he does it every game with the Reaper.
So you don't do that every game. I remember another member of the UK SC2 scene, who I won't name for now, had that where they cannon rushed me. And they were like, you don't scout there every game, because I scout with it. I was like, you don't scout there every game. I was like, I actually do. I always scout around the natural in PvP. You got to do it. Otherwise, you get people like you doing that.
The signature forward battery of Highdra.
Yeah.
Always in that location.
Yeah, I think it's partially to build a wall, but it is interesting. And I guess it helps here, right? that
saves that probe when it comes to build the gateway. So it's not the 2 factory build this time. It's going to be a Star 4.
Yeah, because he'd already started the 2nd factory before, hadn't he?
Yep.
So yeah, it won't be anything
and
that
dare
crazy.
I say, this could be a normal game.
It could be.
Until Raza pulls all the poison attacks.
Yeah.
Hallucination comes in, sees nothing really interesting.
And it's like, hang on, where's the fusion core? Where's the random stuff? He's looking. But no, this is honest, sir. We mean it.
For now.
Unfortunately, a bit of a supply block. Actually, quite a bad supply. Oh, no, there it is.
It's been cured, and the tank production will start up. Raza really favouring the tanks in this matchup so far, and I think he's going to
do a medevac drop
attack with the Cyclone and the 6 Marines. Yeah, I think he did this against me.
Okay, you should be an expert then, you know?
Nope.
Did he drop in the back at the same time?
Yeah, I think he's going to drop the main base here. Just keep.
Fairness, again, this shield battery, yeah, it feels really smart. Like, Hydra's, Raza isn't able to get any information from poking forward because the Stalkers can sit so far forward.
The Hallucination saw the medevac in the middle of the map, by the way. So, the sentry out of position though, and that will go down. That's a nice start to this for Raza. I don't think he's going to be able to get too much damage done here. But thinking of the sentry is already a good start. Stalker's coming up into main here. Need to be careful. Cyclone locks on.
Blink still not done. Only halfway done. So
the probe's having to be pulled. A few probes going down is pretty solid. But he's going to lose the medevac here. Raza just hanging around just a little too long there. Being a little bit too greedy. And suddenly, what looks like a decent amount of harass turns into a disaster for Raza. This is interesting though. Finds a warp prism and has rallied this tank across the entire map. Luckily for Raza, Blink isn't done yet. We need to be careful. The Viking lands and Raza decides to take the fight.
Yeah, just
the
trade out
tank
for what
goes down.
you can. Sometimes you got to do it. Though, oh, this is a painful situation.
It's a disaster for Raza.
Blink nearly done. Yeah, 15 seconds.
He should not have rallied that tank across the map as soon as he lost that medevac. Now the Stalkers are going to come up here. Blink's about to finish. I think Raza could be in a lot of trouble again. Is there a tank in this natural?
So
there is one.
Okay, there is two actually.
Yeah.
So and a similar position to before when it happened on this map. Yeah, so maybe he can hold this. Again, Hydra's taking the third behind this. This is not an all-in. This is quite somewhat committed pressure, but he doesn't have to go. Big Blink forward though.
Oh, doesn't get the tank in one hit, and now fires at the bunker as well, but the bunker does finish up. Just the 4 Marines inside it. Another tank comes down. Will he be able to pick that off as well? Ooh, not quite.
So close again. Sieging up, and that actually does... Oh, something was attacked there.
Tank shooting at the rocks. And now the Blink forward to pick off the next tank, and the final tank goes down. And Highdra is going to take a comfortable 2-0 lead in this series. Just a bit of a disaster for Raza in this one. He lost the medevac, and he really didn't need to lose the medevac, just trying to squeak out an extra bit of damage. And then it just snowballed from there. The tank came across the map and died.
He's been so tenacious in the past series and in this series of trying to make things done. You know, doing that thing like, I'll get in and I'll, even though you've seen it, I'll make it work. And right now, Highdra is just that little bit sharper, catching it out.
Really solid defense from Highdra in the past 2 games.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yeah, exactly. And it's like you say, right? He saw the warp in the Stalkers. He knew there were Stalkers on the ramp. It's so dangerous to stay around there. But he thought maybe he could just pick off one more Stalker and get out. Yeah. And unfortunately, he could not. Very intense series so far.
Well, it's 2-0 to Highdra. Highdra 1 map away from making the Epic Land final here. And then we're going to be going to Ultra Love for map number 3.
Yeah, so let's find...
A bit of a bigger one.
Yeah, true.
So maybe we won't see something quite as aggressive from Raza, at least in the first 6 minutes of the game. But honestly, who knows? All right, we are in the lobby for Ultra Love.
Highdra seems to be already ready. Let's just double check on Raza.
Hydra's raring to go.
Raza's ready in pie. Okay. All right. Oh, Highdra putting the old sticking tongue out face. He's relaxed. He's having a good time.
Hydra's chilling at the moment.
Oh, he got his power up.
2 feet up on the desk.
Yeah, he got his power up from having a struggle in the lower in the previous series, and now he's like no. And right now he's beating up on Raza to intimidate Zane. That's the plan right now.
It's an attack on the Secker family.
It is. All right, well, possibly for the last time in this series, because he'll be going on to the grand finals if he wins this map. Spawning in the top right as the blue Protoss, it is Highdra.
And in the southwest, in the red, he needs this map to stay alive. The Terran. It's Raza. Representing the Red Dragons.
If you're a Terran player watching this, or if you know a Terran player watching this, or if your brother is a Terran player, put your hands up in the air. Send him your energy. He needs to make it now.
It's SCV.
He was looking here.
Leaving the base.
Okay.
Whoa, this
so he wants it to
funky
avoid...
path, isn't it? Is it going to dodge that probe?
It does,
yes.
yeah.
Okay. So he's going to go for the NG Bay block here. It's very annoying for Highdra.
It is, and now again, we saw this before, right? Highdra commits to the Zealot, but he also pulls 4 to 5 probes off to hit the engineering bay. So it might actually be that this is something that Raza has really thought about for that. Okay, if you're going to commit this much to the response to this, that there is some advantage he can get from it. So we're going to have to wait and see if that comes to fruition.
Another benefit of building the Zealot here, by the way, is that he doesn't have to cancel it until he goes down to build his Nexus, sees the engineering bay, and then he can finish the Zealot.
Yes. And right now, yeah, he has already seen it because he's come down.
And we saw him do this last time as well, pull 5 probes to get rid of this engineering bay block.
Yeah. And this time, Raza got it closer to finishing.
Yeah, I like
which
that.
you pointed out before, yeah. So here comes the Zealot. We did see reactor first from thingy, and a fast engineering bay.
No, that's the one he's built in the natural of his opponent to block the Nexus.
I'm tired. It's hard.
I
was like, oh my god, it's going to be a fast +1.
Let's go for +1. No,
what a mad lad.
It is kind of all eyes on Raza here to see what he's going to try and make happen.
I wonder if 2 more barracks? No, it's a factory.
Oh,
okay.
Is it time for the double factory build?
Yeah, okay.
Surely if you've got a build plan, now's the time to use it, right? You might not get another chance.
Yeah, it's very true. You might be saving it for next land, you know.
Maybe.
You never know. Okay, one Zealot's going to come up. It's going to be kind of annoying here, but I don't think it's going to get anything done.
Yeah,
with the Adept, however,
these 2 Marines in trouble, and I'm really shocked that Raza is in such a position against this. This happened before to him, and he's just in so much trouble. Yeah, 2 of the 4 Marines going down. SCV's having to be pulled. The Zealot will fall, but just 1 Marine left, and that's going to go down to the Adept. Pretty good crisis management from Raza there.
Could have been a lot worse.
He somehow only lost 4 Marines and killed the Adept and the Zealot. And maybe that's actually worked out pretty well.
Yeah, didn't lose any SCVs, which is really important. Need to start this orbital.
I would have just liked to see the Zealot and the Adept stay on the low ground and deny this command center for a while.
Yes, that could have been huge, yeah, but instead he committed up. And again, a really really powerful move. I'm wondering now if Highdra does it when it's reactor first as well. Like, oh well, no, he had to build it for the engineering bay this game anyway. But against reactor first, yeah, suddenly...
But you didn't even use it against the engineering bay because he pulled probes anyway.
Yeah, so yeah, it didn't need it, yeah. Maybe that is the play. You know, you see reactor first, and you're like, well, actually, a Zealot and Adept can get across before you can have. Well, you've only got 2 Marines out.
I think that's exactly why he cancelled the Zealot in the last game because he saw there was a Reaper, not a reactor. Makes
Very
sense.
clever, yeah.
Robo on the way for Highdra.
Yeah, but again, as always, Blink is on the way first, then getting an extra gateway, and then normally a 3rd base is what he's going for. In fact, I think I see this probe is going to be going here. Yeah. Meanwhile, SCV scouting.
There's 2 more barracks for us, so this is shaping up more for a mid-game pull the boys, tank push that we've seen him do previously.
Tank push, there's a Raven being built. Again,
this SCV is really scouting about, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, I thought the... okay, there's a pylon. There's still no Nexus here, not just yet, but it's nearly going to be there. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's just a Phoenix. Or a hallucinated Phoenix.
Yeah, and the Phoenix will see nothing weird going on. I expect Highdra to take the 3rd base now. Yep, there it is. SCV scouts, that's pretty nice for Raza. He can be confident he's not getting 4-gate blinked. Needs to bunker up or anything.
But again, will we see, for the first time in the series... Actually, no, we have seen a 3rd command center, but...
We could see a macro game.
We could see a macro game.
But at any point, Raza could just pull the SCVs. Raven going to go in for some harass here. He's really taking a couple shots of damage. Robo Bay on the way for Highdra. Is there anything in this main base of Highdra? There's a shield battery, so that would do pretty well against the auto turret harass should that occur.
Yeah, Highdra plays quite safe versus Terran, is what I'm sort of... He tries to like minimize a lot of the pressure points quite early. Like this shield battery is not super common.
Yep.
I guess it was a bit of an unusual opener, so maybe he wanted to do it. Meanwhile, he is sending 4 Stalkers out onto the map.
It's just to make sure Raza's not pushing out with anything, and if he does, he can chip away at it and slow it down for this Colossus and charge to finish up.
Yeah, and then there's a real powerful sort of like early mid-game section where where Protoss has like multiple Colossus and charge and blink, but Storm isn't out, but neither are Ghosts. So that might be the kind of timing he's going for here.
And no 3rd base from Raza here. I think we're going to be seeing a very, very committed attack from him once again.
It's also only 3 racks. Normally they go to 5 racks, right, for this sort of thing? So not sure how I feel about that.
One Stalker they go down there. I think he's going to take a 3rd base behind this. No boys have been pulled. And here comes the steady stream of Terran across the map.
Yeah, just going to put on some pressure on that third. Then probably try and go in with that Raven.
Yeah, the Raven's still there outside the main.
Yeah, there it is. Third base on location.
Wow, okay. Risky on location. We saw that come back to bite him in the last series. But here comes Raza. Needs to be careful. These sentries. Force field can be scary, but he's kept Highdra in his natural now, and he can go to town on this third base.
Yeah, I would say the Raven
forward. Raven comes in with some auto turrets, and the tank takes a while to go down. It does now go down. Is this enough damage for Raza? It looks like Hydra's holding so far some big Widowmine connections on that sentry.
But the Marines are getting absolutely melted by one Colossus, and a second Colossus comes out. It is now just Marauders versus Colossus.
Oh my goodness.
Marauders
he takes one.
on top of that.
This is a great start for us. He killed the Immortal, he killed one of the Colossus, and Colossus by himself is very fragile. The Widowmine gets a massive hit on the Colossus, and Raza tries to dive on it, but doesn't quite get it. The rest of the Zealots will fall. The Colossus comes forward again and goes down, and I think Raza might be about to bring one back.
That is a really tight fight that just happened there. But 4 Marauders and a Marine, each with a medevac, are absolutely starting to cause havoc in this third base and tipping the tide. Does he have enough to actually clean up here? Is Highdra, and he is looking like he's struggling. The Marines and Marauders just not dying.
More Terran streaming across the map, and keep in mind this is not all in from Raza. He has a third base behind this, he has a second engineering bay behind this. Highdra is in a lot of trouble if he loses this third, and I don't think he can hold it.
Wow, once again, that tenacity really coming out from Raza, showing that he's willing to take a fight even when it looks really risky. Even when he's down to just 3 or 4 Marauders, he is able to commit and make it work.
The third base falls, and I don't know how Highdra plans to get back in this game now. Raza's going to retreat. He knows he's got the damage he was looking for. He knows he is comfortably ahead in economy right now, and he just needs to hold this 36 army supply of Highdra.
Yes, but the counterattack is coming, and it is big. These medevacs are low on energy. These Marines and Marauders, they are tired. If he pushes right now, it might still be a difficult hold.
It's a massive all-in from Highdra. All Raza has to do is stay alive. There's one Colossus, which is the problem unit here. He can give up this third for now, and I think that's a smart choice. He might even use the boys here to attack, and I think that's a great move from Raza. The Colossus has to be picked up, and Raza repels the attack.
And that's got to feel good for Raza right now.
Hydra's still all in. 7 Zealots get walked in. Raza, I would love to see some bunkers go down. I don't think he understands just how all in Highdra is here. There's no third base on the way behind this. Highdra comes back in. There's not any medevac energy. Some of these units quite bruised. There's some Widow Mines. Nice hit on a sentry. And a couple of Protoss units going down here. The third base takes some damage, will survive.
2 Colossus in this army, but one might get picked up for a good force field to do it. Good juggling of the Colossus. And again, Highdra is showing that he too is tenacious and will not roll over here.
This is so close. I would love to see Raza to give up on defending this third. He does not need to defend this third base to win this game, but he's going to try and take the fight here, and there's a massive risk from Raza. The Colossus are pushing through. The bio is so injured. 1 Colossus down to orange health, but through comes Highdra, and I think Highdra might be doing it. This is an absolutely crazy fight. It's so close. Another Viking pops. 1 Colossus goes down. There's just 1 remaining in yellow health. Will Raza be able to pick it off?
The aggressive blink forward. He thinks he's done it. Able to save the Colossus one more time. A ghost EMP wiping all the shields off of the Stalkers. And now that might have just turned the fight.
And now Highdra can pick up the Vikings. Oh my goodness, and they get the Colossus. But is that enough? I'm not sure it is. Raza behind on economy, but he has 3 command centers, but he has mules. But can he defend against this attack? I don't think he has enough units.
It's an absolute slugfest here. There's 2 more ghosts are sitting down here.
They
don't have energy. SCVs are pulled. Marauder is fighting. Stalkers do not have the DPS. Guardian Shield trying to do all they can as Highdra is repelled. 1 more time.
I cannot believe Highdra is winning this game.
But
there is 3 orbitals, and a Terran is never, ever, ever dead if they have 3 orbitals.
No, that is
and
so
Hydra's
true.
on 2 base.
Yeah, very true. Managing to repair that during the chaos was really big. This was on red health burning down. So he did have to repair it, otherwise it might have died during all of that chaos.
Another thing worth noting here, and I know if you're tuning into this game, you're looking at the supply, you're thinking, This game's over, right? Well, Raza has 2-1 upgrades. Highdra currently with 0-0. Hydra's still all in,
actually very
even
true.
though he's up 17 workers.
Oh,
even
Highdra
some probes
pulling
pulled.
the
That's a
gun.
lot of force fields. I'm not sure Raza's going to be able to hold this. There are ghosts, so
Yeah,
EMP could be huge.
Oh!
Hallucinated Archons come down. A wall-off created by Raza here is so cute, by the way.
Yeah, very smart. He's got to know that this army isn't all real, but it's still hard to know what is real and what isn't. And the auto attack of the AI is still something you have to deal with.
Highdra realizing he can't really push in here.
Yeah, he's got to take his time. Needs to get this wall down. Can't run through a funnel. Can't run through a funnel.
Nice EMP went down there, damaging a lot. And big
Oh,
EMP.
yeah, huge.
Huge damage to the shields of Highdra. And if Highdra could even just take out this third command center, maybe that would put him ahead. But he's still all in. As it stands, a Colossus joins the ranks, and that is absolutely massive for Highdra, allowing him to get this long-range damage in, and now Raza's in trouble.
Raining terror from above, from a distance. He's got force fields for days. You can't chase him back down here. This Colossus owns the sky. Another Viking goes down. Colossus really hates supply depots. It has to be targeted by Highdra now, though. And it is stepping forward, and he can just muscle his way forward. The supply is actually really, really tight here.
Raza must be tilted out of his mind right now, by the way. He had this game, and this is it. This is the final fight. GG! Highdra takes it 3-0, and I don't believe it. Raza has once again grabbed defeat from the jaws of victory.
What an
Goodness
absolute
me.
crazy, crazy set.
All Raza had to do there was defend that all-in of Highdra,
Yeah,
and he
but
tried to defend his third base.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Of course. I think a big issue for Raza there was the damage of those Colossus at the back, and he never really got together a solid group of Vikings to deal with it. He kept having one or two Vikings come in and getting picked off and getting some damage off, but if he can just be patient, come back to his natural, build up to 4 or 5 Vikings, and then take out the Colossus, maybe it's a different game.
Could have been. And I want to just hand it off to Hydra's tenacity to keep that going down there. He knew he had to win there, but you still have to play it properly. You still have to play it slow. You still have to make sure your units are in the right position, build Colossus, build the right units, even when you pull the probes, and he managed to thread the needle.
And it's really impressive decision-making from Highdra to realize his situation in that game, and once he loses his third base, he knows if he tries to rebuild his third and macro up, he's going to be so far behind.
Yes.
He has a chance to win the game right now, right here. So he goes across the map and he takes it.
Alrighty, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that series as much as we do. We're going to pull up the bracket right quickly just to make it real clear to everybody what has happened this Epic LAN and where we are going into this grand finals. As you can see, we discussed it beforehand, but we'll quickly go over it again. Zane having the absolute walk of champions, thank you, into the grand finals, taking all of his sets today 3-0 and sitting comfortably with a 1-0 lead now already. Highdra having a much more difficult path, dropping a map to AC but winning the series, dropping 2 matches to Raza but winning the series, losing versus Zane already but coming back and looking strong.
Yeah, and I wouldn't read into that Zane 3 Highdra 0 as this is going to be a walk in the park for Zane in the final. As we saw in this series, Highdra looked good against Raza, better than he did in the first series, and I expect it to be similar for this grand final.
Yep, I can definitely see it being like that way, and I think Highdra is pumped right now. He is warmed up, he's feeling good. Zane is sitting, ready and waiting, and we are going to have an absolute belter.
PvP final. That will be at 9 o'clock in approximately an hour and 45 minutes.
Lovely.
So grab yourself some food, grab yourself a cup of tea.
Yeah.
And we'll see you there.
Nice. Good stuff. All right, we'll be back at 9 on the stage.
look what you done. Took a living woman and turned her into stone. I guess I should be thankful. You gone 'cause you chew with your mouth full.